Hey everybody, this is Mike. Welcome back to Foxes Abroad, and we're going to switch it up a little bit today. Get off the Fox body stuff and come on over to getting this engine fired up and running. This is the Project 289/302 that I've been working on for a little while. It's a true 1968 289, one of the last blocks, 68 289 day-coated heads. But it has a 302 crank, rods, and piston assembly in it. So it's all 28 ounce balance, so you'd never really know it was a 302 until you took it apart. But yeah, nice Speed Pro pistons with the coated skirts on it. It's been line bore honed, which is interesting. You can see evidence of it, and this hasn't been run since it's had the machine work done. It's had a balance job on it with heavy metal, which is interesting. So I assume this came from the States, because machine work like at that level I have not seen over here in England, and it was all done pretty nice, like stampings on the block, you know, where it said for the torque for the mains, what they torqued it to for the line bore hone. It has like one of the old Boss 302 like windage trays in it, which was interesting. It doesn't really need it at this level, but I couldn't really take the four main bolts off to get rid of it, because if you replace the main bolts, then you kind of ruin the line bore hone. So we left it in there, and just a stockish oil pan, standard volume oil pump, everything brand new. We have a Summit Racing hydraulic flat tappet camshaft in it. Specs kind of right here, or that's the part number anyway. Nicely rebuilt heads, got bronze guide liners in it, a machine for screwing rocker studs, Manley guide plates, ARP rocker studs themselves. We have comp roller tip rockers in it. So good set of heads, good fresh valve job, nice new timing chain. Even the timing chain is interesting because it's one of the ones with the shorter links in it, so it compensates for the line bore hone, because the plane of your crankshaft now gets moved closer to the plane of your camshaft. So if you get a line bore hone and you use a standard timing chain, well, you can have slop right off the bat. So, but that's all as it should be, with a nice tight chain in it. We got to bring in, we got just a Chinese aluminum intake on it. It's still nice. We got a freshly rebuilt Holley 600 double pumper. You see the secondary accelerator pump there. It's got new floats in it, brand new rebuilt kit. Just a Rock Auto brand new distributor with a Pertronix igniter electronic conversion in it. I put some Mr. Gasket recurve springs in it. Make sure that's all good to go. It's actually still got an adjustable vacuum advance, which I played with. So got that all set up nice. You're going to need to run a ballast wire with this system, whoever buys it, to the coil power, because it needs solid 12 volts straight for the Pertronix, but this needs a step down resistor to run the coil, unless you get a 1.5 ohm coil or bigger, or else you burn out the module in there. So this is 12 volt power going here. It tees off full 12 volt power to the Pertronix, and then through the ballast resistor to power coil, and this is just a tack wire. That's all. I mean, we're gonna replace the alternator. I had it set up here to run one. Yeah, this came with the parts lot, and this obviously this alternator with the junk that it was in the parts lot, it doesn't work. So we're gonna replace that before this thing's up for sale. I mean, new aluminum water pump, new thermostat housing, 180-degree thermostat, new PCV valve, even got the the Ford hose going in there. So this will drop right into any vintage old Ford, Mustang, Comet, you name it, and it'll live right at home. So we're all tuned up. I haven't touched anything, and we're still stone cold. It is like a heat wave in the UK right now. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We're 80 degrees. I'm sweating. We got the fan going. Secondary for the fan is to get air flowing out of the garage so we don't die from the fumes. But this is my my run stand exhaust setup. Set of Fox shorties into a transverse muffler just for the compactness of it, and we got some used old little bullet cats on there just to get the fumes, to keep the fumes at bay. We got a nice new Delphi fuel pump with the air filter on it. We got a brand new harmonic balancer, new pulleys, new belt, new brackets. So yeah, we're all set up, and let's get this thing fired up. Alright, so we're dead cold. Hasn't been started in a day or two. Fire up. Some power. I'll give it I don't have the choke set. This is the manual choke carb, but oop. Not quick enough for the choke. All right, 2 hands. Sound coming from the engine itself. Absolutely nothing. Ice cold, it's like what, a 600 RPM idle? Turn the light off so you can see it better. This 5W30 Pennzoil Platinum synthetic oil. So cam's all nice and broken already. No leaks anywhere. I'm going to let this thing warm up a little bit and then we'll give it a couple of blasts here. Barely even 800 RPM idle. This is really rich for some reason. I think it's either the sensor or this thing is, man, I can't even know how old this is. This is probably 25 years old at least. This is back when wide bands were new. It's got this big old box hanging off the side, and who knows how old and much abuse that sensor's gotten over the years, but still a tuning tool. Smells good, no, not excessively rich, despite what that thing says. Temperature already coming up. And had this hooked up initially, but it's always good to start off with ignition things that you know work well, just to get the engine fired up, get the cam broken in. And I didn't even have this carburetor on it when I fired it up. I have this other quick fuel 750 that I had in the past on that. If you look back in my videos, there's a 408 Windsor that I did for another customer. This carb wouldn't work for him, so we bought it back and we're going to use it on another engine here soon. But I know that one was good, so we use it on here for initial break-in. And then put the 600 on it, and there's no drama, but I like using things I trust for the initial fire up. I'll be getting you in close, so you can't hear a thing.
whoever buys it, we have an optional choice of decals for the air cleaner. So we'll go like that. And I bought this one thinking it would go here, but it don't really fit the curve. It wants to go like here. So I think this is like for the all steel original style air cleaners. So wait till we get it to about 180 degrees. Let the thermostat open. And I'll give it a couple hits. No leaks anywhere. Completely dry. And maybe put about just under 2 gallons of fuel through it so far. It's not shaky. I mean, it's only got an aluminum flywheel on it with a balance weight for 28 ounce, so it's going to rev really fast. There's no heavy pressure plate or clutch disc or anything else in it. Or if you put this on an automatic car, it has all the weight of the torque converter. So it's going to be, it almost, it makes the belt squeal. It wants to rev up so fast because of the drag on the water pump on the alternator. Turn the idle up a little bit. You know, this is a big braided line, so it's really sensitive to RPM surges. Not like the little tiny capillary lines where it kind of filters the oil pressure a little bit. And the oil's getting warm. It's still got to break in a while. So once it breaks in some more, it'll take longer to warm up. I don't know if I can pull the PCD valve to see how it's doing. It's starting to get hot. No excessive blow-by, no smoke, no nothing. You feel the PCD valve rattling in there. I think we just opened up. Yep. Let me give it some hits before I gotta turn the fan on and make it noisy. My neighbors love me. It'll sit here idle all day long, but since the alternator's not running, it's only a 0.8 amp. Battery tender, so it slowly drains the battery, especially when I turn the fan on. It'll sit there all day at 180 degrees. I'm going down here in a sec. Turn the idle up some more, it's a little low. Down to 180 now. not using it. But anyway, there you go. So, people say it sounds great, but I mean, this transverse muffler is compact, but I think it sounds like a little bit of a tractor. But it's a great little engine, and it'll be up for sale soon. We got to wait till Rock Auto gets the alternator in, and what else we're waiting on. And I want to get a proper ignition coil for it, because I don't want to sell like a shiny silver one. I want to put a black one in here, kind of where it goes, and make it all a complete kind of engine. So whenever whoever buys it, all you got to do is hook up your exhaust, hook up your transmission, do the wiring a little bit for the ignition and the alternator, and boom, away you go, hit the key, and you're off. So anyway, that's what we're up to right now. Glad to have this engine kind of getting finished up, but it's going to have to sit here for a little while, because in about a little more than a week, I'm going back to the States for 2 weeks. That'll give the parts time to come in, be waiting here if we want to get back. This thing will go up for sale, get it off the stand, and I'll move on more to the other bigger projects. So thanks for sticking to the end, guys. Appreciate it, and I'll see you in another video coming soon. Take care. Bye-bye.